talk about Dabur. Dabur has been in focus all day today. I mean, you would argue that the business updates were middling. The stock is about 3.5% up. What is the bull case and what is the bear case for Dabur? Mahima is joining us with more.
Right. So I think what the street liked today about Dabur was that one statement that the management has made, and that is that they've come out and said that they are seeing an uptick in demand in terms of volume from the urban markets, which has not been the case since the past 4-5 odd quarters for any FMCG companies. So I think that is a big positive in the entire business update that came in for Dabur. But overall revenue is expected to grow in low single digits. So that's something that the street might not see positively. Now, in terms of the overall performance of how Dabur has been so far, it's been a company that has had a significant amount of dividend payout. In fact, in FY25, there was a dividend payout of almost 80%, the ratio. But overall, in terms of if you talk about the working capital days, that have significantly gone up for this particular counter, and it's gone up to 60 days in FY25. So that's something that's alarming. In terms of the overall performance of different categories, Dabur Honitus is expected to clock a growth of 40% in Q1 FY26. So that's a big deal. And in as far as my reading goes, this is because Dabur Honitus is very easily available on the quick commerce platforms, and people have been ordering Honitus through those platforms. But on the other hand, beverage as a segment has been impacted because of unseasonal rains and short summers as well. So that part of the portfolio, your real juices, might not do well this particular quarter. In terms of the international business, it's expected to post a double-digit growth in Q1 FY26. But there has been, when I was seeing the charts of investors pulling out of the counter, there are FIs which have been cutting stake in the counter. If we see March 2023, there was a 20% stake that FIs held in the counter, which has come down to around 12% in March 2025. So that's one thing that an investor should definitely keep an eye out for. Lastly, in terms of where the analyst recommendations stand, well, in terms of Bloomberg consensus estimates, there are 15 buys, 19 holds, and 8 sells. But the return potential is absolutely flat where the overall target prices go. So this is with regards to the bull versus bear case of Dabur.
Okay. Well, the street is very bullish on Dabur today. Himen, on the charts, how do you like Dabur compared to the others?
Looks interesting. It's playing catch-up, Tamanna. So I believe it's made a medium-term base, and things should start looking up. Like I said, it's just at the resistance of 514. Above that, I think it should start looking even better. A turnaround is in the offing, Tamanna.
Turnaround is in the offing. Siddharth, we were in, the business updates didn't seem that great on the face of it. But I wonder what you thought of the Dabur business updates?
Yeah, I think it was in line with expectations. The good part is that on a sequential basis, things are looking up. And especially if you look at for Dabur, the urban volume recovery, that is something that has been a key. Definitely in their so with the refreshed strategic vision and favorable conditions such as the above average monsoon, good agricultural output, easing of inflation, I think now going forward, Dabur is expected to regain growth momentum in the coming quarters, and that is what the street is excited about. I think that looks like. Plus, the entry point opportunity at the current level stock has been consolidative, or you can say has been underperforming the overall market. And at this price point with the earnings growth recovery, I think Dabur is more of an urban play, and with the tax benefit, with the monsoon, and with the inflation at low, the expectation going forward is definitely improving for Dabur much better than some of the other FMCG players.
Okay. So, one public interest story now, and I think this is